Good morning, you 4,550 absolute global legends. Welcome back to the channel, guys, and welcome back to this. Oh yeah! Well, guys, it is actually only 4,549, but you know me, I'm a flipping optimist. So, guys, yes, we are back at Sally's Pond. Why are we back at Sally's Pond? I don't know if you remember in the last video when we did all that fabulous decking over there. We treated a pond. She had gill flukes, so we put one treatment in. Flip you around. We put one treatment in, and then we give it 2 weeks, and then we put another treatment in. So I came back last Monday, turned off the UV, give the filter a good clean, and put another bottle of Fluke P in. So it's been a week now since then. So I've come back. We're going to clean the filter again. We're going to put the UV light back on, and we're going to do some scrapes and check to see if all of the gill flukes have gone, because I don't know if you remember, your legends, gill flukes lay eggs. So the water, guys, has gone really murky. Can you see that? I don't know why. I don't know why that has gone so murky, because when I came last time after turning the UV light off for a week, it wasn't murky, and I was expecting it to be gin clear and to be doing some underwater shots. So, guys, we're going to have to dig in and have a look at that. So I don't know why that's gone so cloudy. Yes, so, guys, what have we got in our arse today? Sorry, guys, what have we got in our arsenal today? We have got our medical kit, guys. Yes, we have got our let me just get that off there, guys. We've got our microscope, thermometer, we've got various treatments. We've got some salt, we've got some blanchianto, we've got some potassium permanganate, we've got some sedate, we've got our tape measure for measuring fish and measuring ponds. I've got that because I just bring that with me just in case I need to clean some glass, guys. So yeah, we have got our water test kit. All of our medical kit is in there, guys. So yeah, we've got sutures. Let's do this. Nice. We've got some pads. We've got our vials. We've got our needles. We've got all the stuff, guys. If ever you're going to buy stuff like this, make sure it's stainless steel and that you can clean it. Yes, my medical kit is a little bit damp, guys. It's a little bit moist, and the reason for that is I travelled to north of Wales yesterday to meet an absolute legend called Stephen and his son, who helped him build his pond. Absolutely fabulous pond. I wish I'd recorded it now, but you know, when you meet someone for the first time, I felt a bit. But he's built this pond out of sleepers. It's got a pergola over it. He's got it all covered in with polycarbonate, and it was holding at 15.7 degrees, guys. So yeah, we did find flukes on his fish and some gill flukes as well, so he's going to have to treat for that as well. But yeah, he's going to keep in touch. Maybe we'll go back and we'll film him again next time. It was like 2.5 hours there, guys, and 2.5 hours back. So, your legends, what else have we got? We have got our big black cock. Oh yes, guys, you better believe it. And we've got the DJI microphone set, because Humbercoy, the absolute legend, who's blooming pulled his shoulder out, guys, so that's why you haven't seen a video from him. It's got to fit the window as well. So yeah, he recommended these microphones, and they're absolutely spam-tastic. So, you legends, without further a Scooby-Doo, a Doggy-Doo, or a big fat pile of poo, we're going to do a water test. We're going to get the net off, and then we're going to do some scrapes, and I'll bring you straight back. Hemorrhoids. Okay, you legends, how's me flipping hair looking? Oh yeah, spamtastic. Yes guys, so we've give the filter a clean. I don't know why the water's gone murky. I really don't know why. Because last time we put the fluke treatment in, can you see? You can barely see the fish. It's like, it's not green, it's like a brown grey colour. And I was hoping to do some underwater shots today, so I'll show you what we've got. So I've done the old water test. Can you see that? So there's no ammonia, or a very tiny amount, 0.05 or something. There's no nitrite, and the pH is 7.4, so that is the high range pH test kit. So can you see that? So that's 7.4, so she could put another bicarb in if she wanted to, probably bring it up to 7.5. But what I have noticed, you legends, I don't know if you remember when we fitted this, so yes guys, I'll put the link in the description, because we fitted a Nexus 320 plus into a little tiny hole. So yes, fitting big things into little holes. Make sure you use some lubrication, guys, you know the score. So yes gang, what I have noticed is when we first fitted it, and it is in the video, can you see the waste valve there? I know when I put my finger in you go all funny guys, but yeah, so they never used to be like that. That's the new one, and it's also the one that is on the Easy Pod. And what was happening when I was pouring it through the cleaning cycle, it was only going down halfway. So what I did, you legends, is I called up Evolution Aqua and I spoke to Freddie, and even though he was in a meeting, he still sent me the link of how to change it, and you just have to change the settings in the auto clean, which I did. But what's happening is, when it's emptying, it's only emptying, it's leaving like about that much in the bottom. It's not very much guys, it's not very big. But what happens is, when it blows off the blanket weed, and you know the moss and stuff that it collects, it's going down, but because it floats on top of the water, it's not escaping. And then when the filter fills back up again, it's instantly clinging back to the sides. So we're going to have to take off the old, we're going to have to take off that cover there, and I'll try and show you what I'm on about, because you're probably thinking, what is this guy on about? So yes, when I treated the flip you around, when I treated the pond last time with Fluke P, I turned it, because you have to turn the UV light off, so I turned the UV light off, put the Fluke P in, and I come back after a week to put the UV light on and clean the filter out, and the water was spotlessly clear. So I've absolutely no idea why it's gone so murky, but the UV light is now back on. Can you see that? Best thing going. So now, you legends, I made videos 4 years ago about doing this, about putting a 36 watt UV in the middle of there, and it keeps your pond absolutely spamtastic. Now Evolution Aqua have they're bringing out a new version of this, and it's got 255 watt UVs in there. So it only took them 4 years to catch on guys, but yeah, apparently they're working on it, so that'll be pretty good, wouldn't it, for the future? So yes guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the settings on that first, and then give it another clean, make sure that the filter is emptying properly, and then we'll get the net off, and we'll do some scrapes on the fish. Hemorrhoids. Yes, you legends, so I don't know if you can see this, but can you see that? So it's this one here, the very bottom one. So, oh, let me flip you around. So when I originally fitted it, that was set at 50%, and I spoke to Freddie. He said change it to 40%, and the valve will stay open for 1 minute longer. But it hasn't. It's only a few more seconds. So yes, that's not me having a slash Gordon, guys. That is the filter cleaning. So it's aerated, and it's just emptying now. And what I want to make sure is that centre part empties completely, because I think I've said it before, but I'll say it again. Where the sort of moss that was coming off, that it was collecting around the sides, when it cleaned, it was pushing the cake moss off, but then it was floating around the top. And because the filter didn't empty completely, the moss was still in there. So when it filled back up again, basically the moss was just sticking back to the easy. So I'm hoping that'll empty all the way, and if it does, I'll bring you straight black. Yes guys, that is looking loads better. Absolutely spamtastic, you legends. Yes, so that bit of blanket weed and stuff that's gone down has actually gone down the drain now. So it just empties into this pit, guys, and then there's a pump there that pumps it round and through. Yes, it did. Pumps it through there, guys. So yeah, that is definitely staying open longer, which is nice. Probably flipping too long now. So I've just changed it from 40 to sort of 35, I think. You tell me, guys. Oh, where is it? Is it bad? 30, something like that. So yes, you legends. If you've got a new Nexus 320 Plus with an auto clean and it's got that valve on it, and it's not emptying your filter all the way, that's what you need to do. Change them settings. So it has now kicked back over, the valve is opening, the air is switched back over, so that is absolutely spamtastic. So you legends, flip you around. Now we can get on with what we come here for. So I'm going to get the net off, we're going to catch a couple of fish and do some scrapes. Testicles. Okay, gang. Can you see me? Yes, you legends. So what we did is we caught the kahaku, you know, the one that was clamp finned. So when I first come, the koi had costia and gill flukes. Now I'm hoping we got rid of the costia straight away, you legends, and for that we used a full dose of formalin and a full dose of malachite green. So then we came back 2 days later. Also that'll help remove the slime coat. So yeah, we treated with full dose of formalin, full dose of malachite green, separate, guys. Killed costia. That kills costia in one go. You don't have to keep treating. If you're half the amount of malachite green, you will have to treat up to 3 times. So, you know, you're putting formaldehyde, formalin, whatever you want to call it, into your pond 3 times to get rid of it. And that's why people use potassium permanganate. This is a top tip for you. So yeah, rather than potassium permanganate and knock the life out of your filters, you can use a full dose of formalin and a full dose of malachite green. Will get rid of costia in 24 hours. You just got to remember to clean your filter out before you put the treatment in. Turn your UV light off and then clean your filter out again afterwards, and that will get rid of costia for good, guys. So we're just going to check this slide, and I will check another fish afterwards, and I'll bring you straight black if I find anything. It's very high contrast, guys. My flipping microscope steamed up. Is it the microscope or the lens? That's alright. Sorry guys, because my microscope's been in my car in the warmth of the Chrysler, I think the lens had steamed up. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, that's better, guys. So we are on the search for gill flukes, you legends, or any other parasites, but I can't see there being any other parasites. I've got the iPhone 8 with me, so if I find anything, guys, I'll let you know. Also, guys, when I was cleaning windows, no, guys, I've got a members group, and on one of the members groups, one of the members sent me an image, and it was of I forgot what it called, but they're very small insect larvae, and he wasn't sure whether it was a fluke, but well done for spotting it. You absolute legend. And he sent it over, and it was just a very small insect larvae. If I remember the name of it, I'll tell you back at the church, guys. So, you legends, gill flukes are an absolute mission to get rid to get rid of, and the reason is because they lay eggs, and in the winter the pond is 13.7 degrees, guys. It is quite sheltered from the wind. So far so good. Like I say, if I do find anything, guys, I'll let you know. It is looking spam flipping tastic, guys. I know when you're watching this, you think it only takes me 2 seconds to do this, but actually it takes ages. I just have to go very, 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 very slowly. And I just edit the bits out when I'm not chatting, you legends, so. Oh, what have we got here, guys? Is that alive? Or is it dead? We've only found a dead one, guys. Let me show you. Where's the old iPhone 6? Is it a 6? Is it an 8? Nobody knows. Let's go on a date. Oh, yeah. Let's flip that round, guys. See if I can show you. Will it focus? There. Can you see that, guys? So, yes, your legends. The lens has missed it up a bit, but so far that is all I have found, and that is a dead skin fluke. Sorry guys, that is a dead gill fluke, which is an absolute bone arse, because we wiped them out with the first treatment, but they lay eggs, so we've treated again, and hopefully that's killed them off. We'll carry on searching, guys. That is as dead as a dodo. Yes, your legends. Honestly, I can't state enough how important this time of the year is to check your fish to make sure there's no parasites. Because if your pond's heated, yeah, you can check your fish all year round. This pond's at 13.7 now, so the fish are good, they're active, they're healthy. But when that gets down to 6 degrees, they're going to sit on the bottom. And if they've got gill flukes, skin flukes, costia, trichidina or anything like that, the chances are you won't spot any problems until spring, and then by spring it'll be too late, guys. So yeah, I cannot state how serious it is to check your fish before going into winter. Absolutely spamtastic. You legends has me flipping hair looking. I am well chuffed with that, because gill flukes are an absolute nightmare. So guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to catch another fish, do another scrape. On that whole slide there, I only found one dead gill fluke. So I'm not saying that they've gone forever, but what I'm saying is we've put a treatment in to kill the gill flukes. We've given it 2 weeks. We've put another treatment in to kill the eggs off as they hatch. I've only found one dead gill fluke on that whole slide, which is a bone arse. So hopefully we've killed those young ones off before they've laid any more eggs. So I'm going to scrape one more fish, and then I'll bring you straight back. Testicles. Okay gang, it is scrape number 2. Let's see if we can find anything on this one. I don't know if I've told you this, but I'll tell you again. I always start at the top of the slide, work my way across, down a bit, down a bit, down a bit, all the way along the slide, because if you just roam aimlessly, you don't know what you're missing, and you don't know if you're just going over the same area several times. Top tips, guys, top tips on this channel. Did I say tits then? I meant tips, guys, sorry. That water is looking very murky, so I've dunked the old iPhone 8 in to see if I could film the fish, and it's literally just murky, so hopefully it's just the fact that the UV light's been off. I've found another dead one, guys. I've found another dead one. Let me grab the phone and I'll bring you straight back. Right. Focus. Yes guys, this is good news, man. This is good news. So there is another dead one. Can you see that? Can you see that? I'll just try and focus on it. So that is a dead gill fluke. Stone cold, dead silver. Nice. Spamtastic, guys. Spamtastic. I hope you could see that, because it's very difficult to see when it's dead. Because it's not moving, is it? So yes gang, I'll check the rest of this slide. If I find anything else, I'll bring you straight back. Testicles. Okay gang, our work here is done. We have tidied up and packed away, and yeah, we're off to another job to get done today. Terrible guys, terrible. So what have we done? We've fixed the Nexus, we've changed the programming so it empties properly, we've tested the water, we've switched back on the UV light, we've done some scrapes, and we've only found 2 dead gill flukes. So that is good. The water is a bit murky, but we have turned back on the UV, so that should clear up over the next few days, guys. So yes, you legends. Our work here is done. I'll flip you around and show you. You can see the fish, guys, but just not as clear as it should be. We've put all the net back on, we've tidied everything away. So yeah, we've just got to put our medical clip back in the car, slurp on the big black coffee, and yeah, I'll bring you back at the church. Nice. Yes, you legends, we are back at the church. How do you know we're back at the church, guys? Oh, yeah! Bop, bop. Oh, well-deserved beer, guys. That's nearly finished, that is, but I can't have another one, because when I've finished chatting to you absolute legends, I've got to whiz off to the barber shop and upload Nikki's Wi-Fi and upload this video, guys. So yes, I've made some notes, some notifications, you legends. So you know the murky water, I got to the bottom of it. Yes, we did need some lube, but we got to the bottom of it. You know, we had all that rain a few days ago, and it's got like a polycarb roof over the pond, Sally's pond has. But the back of it, all the crap that had washed off had blocked up the guttering. So basically when all the rain was running down, it was running back over through all that crap in the guttering, down the wall, down that stainless steel, and into the flipping pond, guys. So yeah, I think it's going to take about a week for that to clear up, you legends. So yes, Stephen's pond, you know, the guy I went to in Wales, I really should have recorded that. What an absolute legend and a genuinely nice guy. I also met his son. What was his son's name? Callan. You little absolute legend. So yes guys, Steve and Callan, they built this sleeper pond together, father and son. They go fishing as well, I do. So it's a really nice sleeper pond. It's got a window in it. He's built a pergola over the top, it's got a roof on it, and he's polycarbed it all in. So there's a little trap door where you go through into his filtration, which he's all done pretty well as well. He's only got a 3-inch pipe for his bottom drain, but what he's running through an easy pod with micromedia in it, and then from there he's running into another easy pod, which he's just got permanently moving, like it's like a biological. He's done a fantastic job, guys, and because he was new to koi keeping, basically he wanted someone who knows what they're doing. God knows why he called me. I'm only joking, guys. He called me up, and literally I drove like 2.5 hours up to Wales, had a chat with him, measured his pond, worked out his gallonage with his filters and stuff like that. We checked over his fish. One of his fish had lost some scales, and they weren't dead. Like, these were live scales, and they don't come off easy, guys. Yeah, so I went through his collection. We managed to get to the bottom of it. Like a koi jump first thing in the morning, first light and last light. And basically they're doing it to change their swim bladders, because obviously when it's dark it's difficult to see where you're flipping going. So yeah, so they do that first thing in the morning, last thing at night. And I think one of the fish had jumped and damaged itself either on his backy shower, which he's got running, or off the side of the pond sort of thing. So there was a few screws sticking up, so he's going to sort that out. Maybe put some pipe insulation around the side so that if they do jump, they're just going to bounce back in again. So, but while I was there, we did test his water. He had a very, very slight amount of ammonia, like 0.01. Yeah, 0.01. So very slight, guys. And the same with nitrite. So my advice to him was just to cut back on the food a little bit. So, Steve and Callan, it was absolutely spamtastic to meet both of you, and your wife as well, Steve. So what I've done, I've put in a mug and 2 t-shirts, one for you, Steve, and one for Callan. So by the time you're watching this video, you legends, you should have received them. I've sent them first class, not recorded, so you don't have to sign for it. So it's first class, next day, recorded, but you don't have to sign for it. So just check by your front door or whatever, and you should have all that stuff. So what have we got coming up, you legends? That's the end of my notes. So tomorrow I'm picking up Sir Lancelot, the mussels, and we've got a big pond to clean out. It hasn't been cleaned out for 4 years. It's very overgrown. It's like a real funny shape to it. It's got like loads of little, it's about 4 foot deep in the middle, but it's got like little shelves. It's got a waterfall. Hasn't been cleaned for 4 years. It's for an absolute legend and a subscriber called Simon. I love it, you legends. The fact that, you know, subscribers are basically calling me up and booking me in for some work. Obviously, I've got all my regular customers that I film. So that's why I didn't want to film Stephen's Pond. Sorry, mate. You know, when you first meet someone, it's a bit difficult, isn't it? Especially when they've seen you on the telly and they think, oh my God, what an absolute idiot. So yes, guys, I am absolutely rambling on here. So I think this pond for Simon might take a day and a half, maybe even 2 days. I'm not sure. But we will do our very best, guys. We will do our very best. And we'll film that for you. I've already asked him. He's given me permission. And yeah, I'll bring that video to you on Sunday. So, yes, you legends. Thanks for watching. Thanks to everyone who hits that thumbs up. More importantly, thanks to everybody that leaves a comment, because that is what makes the channel grow. 4,550 subscribers. If we can get up to 5,000 subscribers for Christmas, that would make my absolute Christmas day. And if it does, while I'm in Barbados, I'm going to do a video. I'm going to dress up like Santa. Yes, guys, and I'll have my big sack with me. Oh, yeah. So, you legends, take care of yourselves. Take care of your koi. Take care of your loved ones. God bless each and every one of you. And I'll see you on Sunday. Nice. I'm off now to the barbers to upload this. Probably take about a flipping hour.